All right, let's start with our warm-up. Marching on the spot, high knees. Again, we start our core engagement from the start, from right here, engaging that core. Let's get our blood flowing. Marching on the spot, keep it going, high knees, high knees, high knees, high knees. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to go back onto our quadruped position that we were initially doing, and as our warm-up, just prepping for our squats. Okay, let's do 10 of these. Now we have our knees lifted off the ground at all times. And we're not trying to rush back and forth. It's steady, it's controlled, and our core is engaged. Fantastic, alrighty. So what we're going to do is just a little bit of a hip mobility work. Fantastic. We're going to go back onto our cat-cow. Let's do about 5 of these. Fantastic. All right, so our warm-up is done. Now, we will definitely be going back to our band pulls that we've been doing on a regular, that's it. And we're sticking to our 3-second pull. Okay, ready? We're going to breathe in and breathing out. 3 seconds pulling it. Okay, and pulling it back in and pulling it out. 1, 2, 3. So it is a continuation from our last video. And if you find that it's easy, I suggest you increase the resistance band a little bit. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, let's keep going. You're doing great. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And keep going. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. What we're going to do next is progressing on from our squats with the band around us. We're now just going to hold on to the pole as we come down. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we come back up. And back up. 1, 2, 3, and back up. Again, we're keeping that engaged core, and we are breathing, and we are breathing out, of course. And that lower back needs to be straight at all times. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on the way down. Okay, so we are relying on that pole to keep our posture straight and for that extra support as we slowly progress our squats, and we will get there, don't you worry. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to use is with our resistance band, we're going to do some chest presses. So here we go. I'll show you. Use this. And here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and in. So one leg out a little bit, bent slightly, a little bit more on the front, back leg a little bit more straight to give you stability. And now, what we're going to do, I'll show you from the front, is we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And down. 1, 2, 3. So it's aligned with your chest here. All right. And we go slowly on the way in. 1, 2. And out quickly. 1, 2. And out. 1, 2. And out. 1. Okay, you get the hint. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. 2. 1. Fantastic. That's it. All right. Well, take a break. Take a bit of a break, shake things off, and we'll get back into the second round. All right, so we are getting back onto our second round now, and we are back to our band pulls, and off we go. Ready? Breathing in and breathing out for 3 seconds. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing out and back in. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Let's get back onto our squats. So we're doing 12 squats. All right, so pole assisted. Off we go. So remember, we're width, hips are width, and then just a tiny bit more out. All right. Okay, heels on the ground. Remember, we're pushing from our heels. Let's start. Engaging that core. It's all about time under tension. Remember, whatever we're doing, number one is core, because we're rebuilding that diastasis recti. That's right. That is our goal. Let's do one more. Fantastic. Now, we go back onto our chest presses with the resistance band. Alrighty. Now, we're ready in positions. We breathe out. Breathing in. Ten more to go. Yep, so we come back to around here. I'll show you from this direction. Okay, let's do one more. All right, shake it off. We've got one more round to go. Okay, whenever you're ready, we can start. All right, so we're back to our self-band pull where we pull out for 3 solid seconds. All righty. Ready? 1, 2. Breathing in and breathing out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, that's it. Well, let's go back onto our squats. So, ready? Let's go. Positions. All right, off we go. Now go low as you feel comfortable and able to. This will be dependent on your flexibility and keeping that lower back straight, which is very much linked to how flexible you are in your hamstrings. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing on the way down. Breathing all the way up. Fantastic. All right, well, we've got our chest press. Last part of our circuit. All right, so ready? Positions, and let's start pulling out, pulling in for 2 seconds, pulling out. So breathing in as you come in and breathe out. Keeping that core engaged the whole time. Fantastic. Well, that's the end of our first circuit. Grab a drink and we'll get back onto our second circuit. We're going now onto our overhead band pull, and we're progressing upwards in terms of we are now going to stand. We were first lying down, then we were sitting, and now we're going to stand. And it is a 3-second pull. So what I'd like to see is in hip width apart. And now what we're going to do is breathing in, breathing out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. All right, so what we're going to do now is with your resistance band, or the same one you've been using, is we are going to do a glute bridge. So we're going to put it around us. This is sort of going back from our clamps that we did in the very first session. So we're going to lift up and we're going to come down. So slow and controlled. And if you feel a good resistance, we're still using light band because I think that's where we're at with this series of exercises. But you're still feeling that resistance and you're feeling it in your glutes, right? But yep, that's right, we're back to the core. We are still activating that core. So slow and controlled. You're trying to do 3 counts on the way down and up 1. So when we come all the way down, we don't allow ourselves to rest. It only slightest ever touches. So our core and our glutes are under tension the whole way through this set. Fantastic. That's it. Okay, so the next piece of exercise is we're going to do arm circles, and this is more to help get you back into shape. So look, try and keep that core still, not loosen it up, still important. But here we're just going to do arm circles. Let's do about 20, 30 forward and then backwards. I know when I was really young and getting into exercise, this was a really hard exercise for me, and that's how, back in the beginner days. And I know that you can really progress a lot because I've seen it on myself. So even if you feel weak, just doing this, it's okay. It's all about progression. And let's go backwards. Okay, so grab a drink if you need to, but let's just shake things off and get back into our second round. Okay, so if we are ready, let's get back in there. We're going to do our band pulls. So, width apart, ready, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Fantastic. All right, let's go back onto our glute bridges. All right, let's go. Under tension, activating that core. Let's do 2 more. 1. Fantastic. All right. And we're going to go do our arm circles now. Fantastic. Okay, we've got one more round to go. Now, let's get back onto this. Breathing in and breathing out. A few more to go. Last one. Fantastic. Glute bridge, let's go. Nearly there, let's do two more. The very last two for the workout. Last one and up. Fantastic. We've got our arm circles left to do. So we're nearly there. And backwards, or the other way around, which you were doing. Fantastic. Let's stick around for 2 more minutes and we shall do some stretching, which is quite important. Let's start off with our hamstrings. Fantastic. And we'll go onto our back line. So we're just going to stretch our back. So from the front position, it looks like this. So hip in opposite direction, pulling out and this way. Okay, let's swap. So it'll look like that, the opposite way. Fantastic. And we'll just do a bit of our chest and arms. Fantastic. Well, that's the end of the workout. I hope it was quite a workout for you. Thank you.